Hello, this is Michelle of GLAMTRESS Hair Group, and I told you that I would come back with a video of my install of the Cambodian straight hair. So I just got finished. Here is the outcome. It's not really that polished because I just put it in. I wanted you to see the movement, and I wanted you to see the frontal that I showed you. Basically, I just wanted you to see everything that I showed you before I installed it. Okay, so here's my frontal. It has a little bit of baby hair. I'm going to come back with a more polished look. The frontal literally parts all the way back, but I'll get it all polished and come back and styled and show you who, what, when, where, and how as far as that's concerned. But check me out. Cambodian straight, 20, 18, and 16 inch. In my previous video, I did kind of give you a little bit of history on weave. The first two types of weaves that I personally had to choose from, which I may be telling my age. There may be some of you who are a little bit younger and you don't know anything about wet and wavy and silky straight. All you know is Remy and Yaki, but as I mentioned, Remy and Yaki are processed. Those two type of hairs, those selections or choices of hair were created for African American women to feel really good about wearing weave, because this hair felt more like the texture of our hair when it's relaxed. When ultimately purchasing weave, the goal was to get a straighter, sleeker, more European look. And not that you're trying to look white, but it goes back to the same thing with the relaxer. We got relaxers because we wanted our hair to be straight. We wanted to have the choice to wear a sleeker, straight, take the afro and make it just melt down into butter, okay? And the butter is the hair. I'm feeling really wonderful with this in. The Cambodian straight, 20, 18, and 16 inch. I'm going to turn around and let you see the back. I hope you like it because I surely love it. If I were standing up, I can do this so good. Okay, so you get the idea. I'm gonna rock me a ponytail, a high one or a low one with the frontal. So again, this is my Cambodian straight. I hope you like it. I will come back with another video once I style it with a more polished look. Oh yeah, and I spoke about my frontal. I don't think I mentioned the baby hairs. And look how flat. This install is the same shape of my skull. One thing you do not want is a install that's sitting up high like a mountain. I see a lot of people that do videos and they just do really big fat braids, but the foundation of the weave is most important. You don't want a weave that's humpy and lumpy and bumpy. Again, this is Michelle, the Weave Connoisseur. Please, please, please go to my page on GLAMTRESS Hair Group and view the pictures. If you're interested in ordering, please let me know. This is the Cambodian straight. There's also a selection of Brazilian and Malaysian. In my previous video, I also let you know that Malaysian, Brazilian, Cambodian, Chinese, Indian really describes the color of the hair. It does not mean a certain texture. You can purchase different categories, different types of hair in all of those categories I named. Meaning, when I say different types, I mean you can get this straight hair in all of the ones I just named. You can get deep wave. You can get a loose wave. There's a natural wave. There's body wave. All of those categories. Just because you're, saying I got Malaysian, it does not mean a certain pattern of curls or anything like that. Okay? This is the Cambodian straight. For the straighter look, you can straighten your hair that has the natural wave pattern. I have the Brazilian natural wave, which is my favorite, and I love to wear it with a full curl look. But this right here is going to be a straighter, just kind of fanned out situation. Okay, so again, this is Michelle. You can look at my pictures on Glam Central Station Hair Lounge, which is my salon page, as well, just to see what type of work I do. I don't mind telling my age. I am 37. I have been doing hair for money since I was 9 years old. I began braiding, and from there, well, actually, that's how I was getting the money, from braiding my friend's hair at the girls' club. But I've literally been doing hair since the first day they dropped me off at school in kindergarten. We would have story time on that rug, and I would get behind somebody and do their hair.